Hello and welcome to the first video of my UT3 level. I'm using Cam Studio to record this, so thanks Farion for the suggestion. I think I finally got the video audio sync issues worked out, though I ended up dropping the video quality significantly to do so. In the future I may try post-processing the video to get them back in sync so I can keep the quality higher. I'll just start with a quick overview. The building I'm on right now I refer to as the maintenance building because of its industrial theme. Across the way we have a somewhat larger building that has a garden-themed area on top. And across the street we have a pretty simple building that's just got one ledge that you can access where the sniper rifle and U damage are. So I'll start with a quick walk around this building. We can see we have some stairs and walkway here. Pay no attention to the pipes mysteriously floating in midair. I refer to this main structure as the radio house for obvious reasons. Inside that, we can see that we have some upper platforms and a lift that goes to a lower room. That lift is not currently being lit properly. I have the dynamic light settings in Unreal for it, and it looks okay when run through the editor, but when running game, it comes out full bright, and you can see it down there again. I just dropped down a spot here that doesn't really have any way back up except maybe to impact jump. I think I'll add another exit here somehow, whether it's a jump pad or another way out, because right now the only way out is that lift at the end of the room, and that seems a little bit restrictive. So if you've been watching the previous post, this is the room I've been working on the dust effect for. It doesn't come through in the video very well, but it actually has a motion to it. Near the lights where there's heat, the dust rises, and in the rest of the room it slowly falls to the floor. I ended up getting the effect with a lot of spherical fog volumes. It ended up having a little bit of a performance impact when I did the whole room, but it's not too bad. This jump is 128 units to get up here, which is just barely possible with a double jump. I have these raised areas below which make that easier if you jump off those. It's also just there to break up the space. So now for the fun part, the jump pads. This jump pad leads to that one on the spire and over to the ledge with the U damage and sniper rifle. From here we get a good view. We can see the street below. You may have noticed that it's pretty empty. If I have time, I'll add some Kismet cars to liven things up a bit. You can see that this building, with the exception of this sort of beige tile texture I use as a filler everywhere, the sides of this building are done. This building, except for the top play area, is just a single box with one texture, so I'll be doing some work there. And this building, I'll keep the same basic shape, but I'm going to make it a more detailed Gothic cathedral theme. And now I'll take this jump pad back across the street to that spire and up to the building with the garden theme. So from here we can see that we have a recessed corridor with some arches and beams over it with vines on those. We have some speed trees, which unfortunately due to limitations of the Unreal Editor, I cannot use the main feature of speed trees, which is random variation, so I just have to rotate and scale them so they look like different trees instead of the same one repeated over and over. On this beam up here there's an armor pickup, and there's also some health. The way to get there is to actually go down, and in this currently unlit corridor there's a jump pad. And I came a little short. The reason is because I've increased the air control on the jump pads. That means that you can help correct yourself if someone shoots you and knocks you off course, but it also means you can easily push yourself off course. But that's avoided easily enough by jumping before you get to the pad, so you can let go of the controls. So you have a perfect jump. I took a little damage, but I got that and then some back. However, I may still decrease the power of that jump just a little. From here we can see the corridor, and there's a walkway over that corridor. From the lower level, To get back up, we can either go to the end and come up these stairs, or we can just go through this hallway, which comes up behind another set of stairs that lead to the walkway. Down here we can see the benches that I've been working on. I'm going to choose one and use that throughout this area. I think I'll go with the one on the left because this one just looks a little bit plain to me. The benches would go here as well. Again, that's a 128 unit jump. So this jump pad takes us back to the maintenance building with the radio house. So there's a jump pad up here that I want to get to. I could easily take the stairs to the walkway, but why do that when I can lift jump? This lift is fast enough to get to the second level. And we can take this jump pad, which will be the last in the video. And you can see it gives you quite a boost all the way to the other side of the level into water. Of course, the water is necessary because otherwise the landing would be unpleasant. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.